It's the State Show with Jeff Mavros. And here comes your host, Jeff Mavros. Obviously.
Hey, everybody. Love you too. Love you.
Nope.
Yep, love you.
Didn't say I love
Hey,
you.
welcome to the State Show with Jeff Mavros. I am your host, Jeff Mavros. I am the Director of Admissions here at Illinois State, and I thank you very much for being with us today. It is, as always, a great day to be a Redbird. It's greater today for a couple different reasons. First of all, you'll notice we're in our brand new digs here in our Normal, Illinois studio, moved from our Burbank, California studio last week. Hope you like what we've done with the place. And secondly, big news today when we just found out that we've been picked up for a third season, which, as I understand it, is kind of a big deal. So,
Psst, Jeff.
what?
Episode.
Third episode. Yeah, that's fine.
They don't want us back.
Oh, they don't want us. Who doesn't want us to do a third episode?
President Dietz, Debbie Lamb, your mom, your boss, almost everyone on social media.
And we are back. I tell you what, today's show is a really important one for all you students and parents conducting your college search during this global pandemic. For years, you've heard about the value of making campus visits, and yet at this moment, many schools are closed to visitors. What to do? Luckily, we're here for you, at least for one more week. So let's get started. But first, enjoy the musical stylings of Trippy Redbird. Ladies and gentlemen, the State Show House Band, Trippy Redbird. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it's 2020 and you're looking at colleges, and yet you're not really allowed to look at colleges. It's a challenge facing millions of students and parents this year as they try to navigate a very different college search process than in years past. The goal is to find the school that's the best fit for you and your family, and that means many things. At a minimum, the right college should check your boxes academically, socially, and financially. And while institutional websites offer a great deal of information, it can be difficult to get a feel for a college's culture without talking to members of the campus community. Oh, sorry, Reg. School spirit can indeed be conveyed without the spoken word. Still, I'm not sure Go Fight Win qualifies as college counseling. Back to the point at hand. Choosing the right college is an important decision, and you want to use all the information available to you. The good news is that every college and university in the country has been pushed recently to provide more and better online resources as a result of not being able to host visitors to their campuses. So now, from the comfort of your own home, you can sit in on an admissions presentation, tour academic buildings and residence halls, even meet with faculty to have your questions answered. And while that's not exactly the same thing as experiencing these things in real life, it could certainly help you narrow your list while we all wait for the chance to be face-to-face again. Hey, Reggie, speaking of being face-to-face, where's that letter that we got asking about our online resources here at Illinois State? Thanks, that was fast. Dear Jeff, I love your show, but I would love it more if you would let Reggie host occasionally. He's incredibly talented, and it's not fair for him to always be in your shadow. Okay, first, this isn't the letter that I was talking about. And second, you have to stop writing into the show. Can you please grab me the real letter? Thanks, buddy. Dear Jeff, my name is Caitlin, and I'm a student at College of DuPage looking to transfer next fall. Do you have any virtual visit options for me so I can check out your school? Well, thank you, Caitlin, for your letter. The short answer is yes, but why don't we bring out today's guest to help answer this in a little bit more detail. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Illinois State Office of Admissions Student Ambassador Extraordinaire, Adrienne Micor. Adrienne. All right, have a seat, man. Yo, Adrienne, welcome to the show.
What is that, Jeff?
Nothing?
No.
Rocky, man, Rocky. Adrienne, it's great to have you here, buddy.
It's great to be here, Jeff.
I know you kind of have to say that, but I appreciate that anyway. So, hey, would you tell our audience a little bit about what it is to be an ambassador, what you do here at the university?
Absolutely. So ambassadors are basically an extension of the professional staff here at the university. We are alike in that we act as a resource to all prospective students and parents, but we are different in that we are currently undergraduate students at the university, so we have that experience to offer the student firsthand.
So we had a transfer student, prospective transfer student, write the show. Caitlin, thank you again. She had a question about wanting to connect with the university virtually. Is she able to do it?
Sure. We actually offer 9 different types of options for students to partake in every week. So we do have the one-on-one meeting with the counselor. You can meet with your department. You could also meet with financial aid or our honors program virtually. So many different resources available to our students from home.
And all that stuff is online.
All online.
Wow. I also want to make sure I'm looking out for Caitlin out there. So I think her question was specifically about any kinds of opportunities or events targeting transfer students in particular. Can she have that opportunity right now?
Yeah, so the Office of Admissions splits our events up into 3 different categories. We have freshmen, we have transfer students, and we have graduate students. And you will attend your information session accordingly.
Is that every week?
It is every week.
That's great. Sounds like virtual options abound. How about if I'm one of those families that says, I still really want to get on a college campus? Are they able to do it?
Yes, absolutely. That is actually my favorite part. We're excited to announce that we actually are still doing the 30-minute presentation beforehand. And then after that presentation, prospective students have the option to join us on a walking tour about 60 minutes around the quad. And the only stipulations are you have to wear a mask and you have to follow physical distancing guidelines.
Well, how's that been going so far? Have people, reacted positively to the on-campus experience?
Oh, it's been great. People absolutely love the tours. I love giving the tours and learning about the students and what they're nervous about for college. We're getting amazing feedback and people are actually following those guidelines.
Sounds great. Perfect scenario. So, Adrian, I really appreciate you spending the time with us. Sounds like you've got your hands full. There's a lot going on both virtually and in person. That's great news. Is there anything more you want to tell us?
So I'm getting paid for this, right?
Adrian Mycor, everybody. Man, time flies on this show. It is already time for our future Redbird shout out. I think I have a name right here. Yeah, there it is. This week's shout out goes to Reginald R. from Come on, Reg. Don't you already have enough gear? Seeing as we don't have a shout out ready to go this week, how about the first one of you out there to answer this question correctly will get some swag. Comment on this video, the number of floors in Watterson Towers. The first one to post that answer correctly will get a little something courtesy of the State Show. And we are almost out of time. So, in summary, it's a weird year to be researching colleges. Heck, it's a weird year to be attending college, or working at a college, or not working at a college. It's a weird year. But here's the good news. Those of us who work in college admissions are trying to do whatever we can to make this easier on you. We're trying to find ways to approximate the visit experience. In some cases, we're even still allowing you to visit, albeit with the proper safeguards. So use this time, take advantage of all your resources, virtual and otherwise, ask your questions. After all, this is an important decision you're trying to make, and it's worth getting it right. And you can, even if the path to that decision looks a little different than you imagined. So until next time, thanks for being with us. Good luck in your college searching, and go Birds.